Liverpool 1, Arsenal 0. I mean, what is Arteta doing? You know what I mean? He waited until like the 70th, 80th minute to bring on the sub. He should have done that in like at least half time or like the 60th minute, you know what I mean? But no, he waited till like the 70th, 80th minute to take off Martinelli for Eberechi Eze. I mean, Martinelli he wasn't as good. He was poor today, you know what I mean? He was proper poor. He wasn't the same as he was. I think he should go, personally. I'm not gonna lie, I prefer Trossard. At least he like has his head up. Martinelli just runs down like that. He's like, yeah, come on, you want the ball? Yeah, come on, I can take you. I'm like, mate, just run with your head up. You know what I mean? Like, he's just not. He hasn't. I mean, yeah, he's got some speed, he's got some flair, but he's just not as good as he was anymore. You know what I mean? Honestly, I prefer Trossard on the left hand side because at least he does stuff. Martinelli just like runs with his head down like he's like sad. He's like, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna run with the ball. Still don't know how Dominic was man of the match. I mean, it was one heck of a fucking free kick. You know what I mean? It was one hell of a free kick. Yeah, I don't know how I personally think Noni Madueke should have got man of the match. He was by far our best player on the pitch. You know what I mean? I mean the injury against Saliba on like, is it the 5th minute or the 4th minute? I think it was the 5th or the 4th. I'm sure it was the 5th minute. I'm not quite sure. Can't remember. Apologies if I'm wrong. But yeah, I mean, Christian Mosquera, mate, he proper stepped up. You know what I mean? He was proper like stepped up. I mean, it's just, you know what I mean? It goes to show though, because you think, right, if it was last season, we probably wouldn't, we'd probably be losing like 3-0 last season, but we got us a good depth this season. I mean, at the end of the day, it's only 3 games, and you know what I mean? There's another like 30, 38 or 37 games to go. I'm sure we play 38 games per season, but it might be 39. I might be wrong, but I might be wrong about that as well. Yeah, it's only the 3rd weekend. We got the international break, so hopefully that'll give some of the players, I know, like Declan Rice, Noni Madueke, Eberechi Eze. They've Lewis Skelly. I'm surprised they didn't bring Lewis Skelly on. I like Calafiori was brilliant. You know what I mean? It was peng still. Yeah, I mean Calafiori, mate, it was brilliant. I mean, he had Mo Salah. He turned Mo Salah in and out like he was a tin of sweet corn. You know what I mean? Like, I think Saka went past Calafiori once or twice, but the rest of them, mate, Calafiori was there. He saved him. I mean, yeah, we got to talk about what happened. You know what I mean? It wasn't, at the end of the day, like, it wasn't our best performance, but it wasn't Liverpool's best performance either. You know what I mean? It's only the 3rd game in. Literally, only the 3rd game in. We still got time. But yeah, hopefully after this international break, we should come back better. I think we're getting the Hikape. Apologies if I'm pronouncing his name wrong, from Bayern Leverkusen, so he should be in soon. I'm looking forward to see what he can bring to this Arsenal squad. And like, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's like only like, you know, at the end of the day, it's like it's football, innit? You lose football, you win football, you draw football. I personally think Liverpool only won because they had good luck on their side. You know what I mean? Like, they had good luck on their side. It's only their 3rd game in. It's not like, yeah, it's the end of the season. We won this thing, yeah. I'm like, mate, just shut up. You know what I mean? It's like, it's the 3rd game in. There's still time to develop. Gyökeres is still getting used to the Premier League, despite him bagging 2, scoring a brace last game against Leeds at home. That was one of the best games I've seen so far. Zubimendi, I thought he was class. I want to talk about the midfield. Declan Rice, yeah, he plays on the left. Yeah, Zubimendi in the middle, CDM. I think is Declan Rice playing as the 8? Or is he playing as a 10? No, it would have been Marino playing as a 10, and Rice has an 8. I think I might be wrong about that. Apology. But yeah, it wasn't Arteta, mate. He needs to sort himself out or go. You know what I mean? Like he could clearly see we were struggling, and he waited till like 20, 10, 15 minutes before the game finished to make subs. I would have brought on take Eze off Martinelli, Odegaard off for Marino. Maybe Eze at half time, because like I ain't gonna lie to you. Martinelli was, excuse my language, my French. Martinelli was total and utter shit. Excuse my language. But yeah, he's not as good as he once was. I prefer Trossard there. You know what I mean? But mate, Madueke against Kirkes, mate, literally. It was like a battle. It was like a battle for the ends, that was. You got like Kirkes from like the Italian ends, and then you got like Madueke from the England end to see who's the best country. You know what I mean? That's what it looked like to me. Yeah, it was a poor game for both of us. Both of the Liverpool and Arsenal were poor. I mean, literally, yeah. Also, want to talk about, I've just heard that Fabrizio Romano has done a here we go for Alexander Isak to join Liverpool. Mate, wow. Fair play to Liverpool. 130 mil, I think, or was it 125 million? One of those. Mate, I personally think, right, even though they get Isak, they'll still lose games. They won't win like Premier League, Champions League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup all in one season. You know what I mean? They won't do that. They might score some goals, yeah, but I personally think Isak to Liverpool. I mean, some people might disagree with me, but I personally think Alexander Isak is rubbish. I don't think he's a good player. I mean, I honestly think Callum Wilson's better than him. I don't know why. I just do. That's my opinion on Alexander Isak. Yeah, here we go. About half an hour ago, from Fabrizio Romano to Alexander Isak to Liverpool. Wow, it goes to tell you, right, the amount of depth that Liverpool want to put into their team. You know what I mean? Literally. Wow, I can't believe it. I just can't believe what's happened today. I mean, all I can say is, at the end of the day, it's luck, innit? It's all about luck. It's luck of the draw. We drew the short stick. They drew the long stick. They won because they got the long stick, and we lost because we drew the short stick. That's what it is. It's nothing to be like, oh yeah, look, Liverpool won. They're gonna win the league now. Look, they're ahead of us. It's only the first 3 games. You know what I mean? It's only the first. It's only like the first 3 games. You know what I mean? And like, at the end of the day, I ain't gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, Liverpool's gonna win the league, because they're not. I personally think after the international break, we're going to come out. I personally think Liverpool still ain't going to win the Premier League. I think we're going to win it. After the international break, we need to get our heads down. I need to do something about like making subs, because it's pissing me off now. He waits till like late in the game to like make subs. It's just pissing me off. But yeah, that's that's it for this video. Make sure you go down there, smash that like button, and I'll see you in the next video, lads. Bye bye.